to tell you the truth, I don't really pay much attention to like the masses opinions of things because I've realized from a long time ago that if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to forge ahead with new ideas, what ends up happening is you're not going to have buy-in right away, especially when it's a new concept. So that did not bother me at all. And I always say I'm not in the convincing business, right? Even when we started with EXP here in Ontario back in, well, I learned about it in 2015, but then when I met the founder of the company and some of the top leadership, I said, listen, we're interested in bringing this to Ontario, but it took 2 years because the company was still, even though it's a Canadian, Glenn Sanford, who founded the company, they started it in the US, okay, and they wanted to at least, get a foundation built before they came here. So when we started EXP in Ontario in midway through 2017, okay, and I really thought there would be buy-in right away. But what I didn't realize was that there was no brand awareness. Nobody had even heard of this company up here. It was trading as a penny stock, the whole bit. So we persevered, and it was interesting because, and I talk about it in the book, because I attended a training session in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, with Gene Frederick and Rob Flick, who were the number one and number two guys in EXP who built the foundation of the company. And Gene pulled me aside. We went golfing on the last day of the training, and I said, I can't believe that, up in Canada here, agents just aren't getting it, right? And he laughed and he said, Patrick, you're pioneering a market. He said, let me tell you a story. He said, when we start selling homes in Texas, he said, we start with a trailer on a plot of land, okay? And it's only the kind of like the first adapters who are going to buy anything at that point. And that's a very small percentage of the population. But then he said, once the roads go in and that first model home goes up, then there's another group of buyers that come in. And it's not until the subdivision is built that the masses will come in. He said, son, you're at the trailer stage. So he said, just persevere. And he was absolutely spot on. Because then as we started to grow, like our team was only 8 agents after 6 months of hard work, but then another 12 months went by, it was 100 agents. Then the following year it grew from 100 to 400 agents. Then it doubled again to 800 agents. And anyways, now we're closing in on 1,800 agents. Okay, so the thing is, now in all of Canada, because I just talked about our personal growth of our team, but in all of Canada, currently we're closing in on 6,000 agents.
Oh, wow.
So now we're kind of like at the subdivision stage. Now we have leaders from Remax, Royal LePage, Caldwell Banker, Century 21, Keller Williams, like every day we're having top teams and even entire brokerages now shutting down and merging with EXP. So but pioneering was pretty brutal,